taken the mid lane of Barracks, and they're looking to take this final tier 2. But Heroic, oh, the tornado right as he blinked it for the kill, and now the mid, oh, he managed to dodge both.
Plus one to that, pretty much. Like, I feel like when you have a lineup like that, this is like beyond greedy. You need time. And the way you give yourself time, as Winter said, you have to just win your lanes, all three of them.
And now they've got this big push coming in, but they're so afraid of their wisdom room getting stolen. They're actually going to back away and three-man bodyguard this one. Pure's going to go for it because the Weaver is one of the best carries to try and contest this exact situation. They're going to try and pull him away from this wisdom room, see if they can get it. Manage to hit the stun, and Divine Llama gets it, but now he's low. Hit by the tornado. He's going to come back down to earth and have a hard landing. So does KJ. King Jungles goes down, and Schofield, the third man down in this fight. Yeah, they got their wisdom room. They protected it, but losing 3 heroes in the process, it was not worth it.
Okay, or you get this TA shard later. I think that's a big piece of the puzzle here for Heroic. How fast can you get this TA silence up off the traps?
Yeah.
To kind of deal with the Invoker, deal with the Weaver. Like, his game has just been slow. We were starting to lose some towers.
Oh, great ice path on 2. They needed some serious setup to be able to make these kisses land, and it's still not enough. And now with Ramses coming in with the arena, he hits KJ with a spear once again. He is making no qualms about just dropping this arena whenever he wants to pick up more kills, pick up more farm off of an already successful laning phase.
Will it work? I don't know. It doesn't seem super favorable in the meta right now, but if there's a team that can maybe make it work, it is Heroic in terms of comeback potential. However, right now, this game has all been Tundra. They are just continuing to swarm the map, and nothing has shut this Invoker down. Topson is just running around absolutely free. No sentry trap set up. Limited detection. He's getting what he wants right now.
Yep, and what he wants right now is Hector's mana and a forced rotation. Divine Llama TP's in. The rest of Heroic are making a mass move over here, but are they going to be able to grab anything? This time they do manage to hit the stun. The ice path lands onto Topson. That is a better target than any support, and they will manage to bring him down. The Kiss is looking for more heroes. You saw the long lobs there of fire, trying to look for additional heroes. They do not get anything else out of it, though. So
Analog barely dodging another play here.
They're going to need to keep making fast moves like that, though. Schofield, not sure where he was wandering to. Catch Analog too fast on the blink. Hector is underneath the tower right now. He commits for it.
Job done. He's gonna pay the price.
We'll find Divine Llama, who does not have a BKB, so no way out of this one. Tornado Sunstrike lands perfectly. He'll also be employing a Nightfall impression here pretty soon, as undoubtedly when he runs down these lanes, he knows it's going to be a BKB TP away.
He's trying to stall as much time as possible and set up for a play.
Oh, yeah, Ramses. He throws out the arena with the BKB, turns around. Is he going to try and commit for the kill on Jakiro? No, he knows the damage is too much from Analog. He's just got to get out of here. Cannot afford any pickoffs right now. Schofield's going to try and slow down this push forward from Tundra Heroes, but Ramses, he pounces once again. Schofield hits him with the cookie just to buy 2 more seconds of time before he goes down. While Pure, he already caught Divine Llama, and now he's looking to get more off the Gleipnir. Might be able to get this Templar Assassin. Saxa not able to get an arrow out, but the damage is still enough. They get him on the high ground, and Ramses isn't done yet. Pins KJ for a 3rd kill on this Jakiro. He just will not stop hunting down this support.
Gem for Ramses now help deward the vision that's letting Heroics open the lanes, and
yeah, deal with TA traps as well.
Time since we've seen Heroic try and make a play in this game. Not see the openings.
Macropire missed ice path though. Saxa easily eludes that one, and just like his cores, he kind of just runs down lane and accepts his fate.
Heroic, even if you get to it, like, you're looking at 5 right clickers that are all going to be buffed up by Solar Flare.
Yeah,
that sounds extremely difficult to overcome.
Get the spear back. Even if it doesn't come with a stun, the reposition is good enough. Divine Llama jumps in after him, pops a BKB, and finds that 5 right clickers is indeed a problem for him. It's chasing in. Pure, oh, it's some trouble. Chain stun, he's going to lose that Aegis. No, Ramses does manage to hit a beautiful pin onto Schofield with the arena locking down 3. All he needs is the heroes to follow him up. He'll die inside of his arena. The heroes couldn't get there in time from the side of Tundra, though they will grab that gem. See if Pure is able to get out with it, though. He's away, out from underneath the tower, no problem there. That Hector and Analog keep on doing, relying on their BKBs to get away.
And this is not a game you needed extra damage on Mars. Marana and Ench will pick up the damage.
Okay, Jade. Well, you got it. You got it. You got the Wisdom Rune. He's smiling about it.
I mean, honestly, it's probably worth it. I mean, Heroic don't go away. This is not a team that is going to fold completely. You have to close it out against him. Next Roshan, I think, is the most pivotal here. We're going to push ahead of that timer.
Hit it with the sight. Follow up, chain stun, spear. And they've got the damage.
That's a huge grab from Ramses. Putting the Hex instantly to use, finds the biggest target. You can't BKB TP out of that, my friend.
Well, there's the pickoff to let them take at least one lane of barracks, unless Divine Llama can do something about it, but his jump has already failed, and his BKB is wasted. Tundra have still another 50 seconds to take these buildings.
Life of Marcy versus so many long-ranged heroes.
Yeah.
It is a nightmare to get that gap close in. Should be a lane of racks for Tundra. See how much more they can get off this. Still 40 seconds on that Dragon Knight respawn. The Midas levels pushed him up too far, too fast.
That's true. His death timer is too long. And leads to Tundra going for a second lane of barracks. Forces out the glyph. And resume their assaults on the tier 3 tower.
You're going to have another jump potentially from Ramses here if you really want to just stay around. Arena's back up at 25.
Got to jump on a pure, chain stun it, and they managed to bring him down. Wow, didn't lose anybody for it either. Now Tundra's going to start backing away. Mortimer's Kiss is going to be used to try and chase these heroes, slowing them down as best they can. Ramses does manage to get a spear back onto Analog. That'll create some space. Whitemon gets his TP canceled though. Divine Llama fights the second kill. The Ice Path lands onto Ramses as well. We'll get a third kill out of that. K1 Hector, who? They didn't need him apparently. Managed to make a 4 versus 5 work for them. Got 3 kills for nothing out of it. Taking the mid lane of barracks, and they're looking to take this final tier 2. But Heroic, oh, the tornado right as he blinked in for the kill. And now the Manta, oh, he managed to dodge both of the stuns that were coming out from Heroic. Their initiation falls flat, and Pure's going to be able to get off the ultimate, so they are clean here. They're going to be able to chase down Heroic heroes, no problem. Can they get anybody else? A beautiful Ice Path, Macro Fire, not too bad. Topson's dying. Oh, what a trap laid out from King Jungles on the high ground. It's just the perfect Ice Path. I feel like sometimes in these kind of games where you're just kind of holding on for dear life, it's hard to recognize that, like, okay, at some point in time, you got to be the aggressors, and I feel like that time is now for Heroic.
They're poking.
By Llama, he's going to jump for it. With his BKB, managed to get the bash onto Ramses, hits the stun onto Saksa. Both are able to retreat a bit here. Divine Llama's going to run out of his BKB with the Arena, keeping back the rest of Heroic. He is isolated. Caught and killed. An arrow goes out, trying to search for more heroes, but Heroic will retreat back to the safety.
And it was the strength link for Hector, which again, pretty tanky here, but not the highest damage output item if it comes down to it. You want to jump him.
Oh, the Manta gets off the BKB, turns around, stuns up Ramses. Now Ramses gets psyched on top of that one, attempt to hit him with the cookie. Pure's gonna jump forward, go for Schofield. Schofield, he'll be diced up by that damage. BKB has to go up from Divine Llama as Ramses attempts to catch him inside of the arena with a spear to go.
Pure gets the kill he wants. I think Heroic are just gonna jump a core if they show that is not Pure with the Aegis. They might jump Pure as well. They have to be decisive here because this siege can technically just go on forever. Topson up very far. Feels secure with Butterfly beacon.
Lightning leading into Tornado. The kisses gets canceled. Now Ramses tries to counter hex, but he gets counter hexed. Can they blow up in time? They're trying for it. They throw out all their stuns, but he managed to get off his BKB Arena. Now they're turning around. Pure gets a little bit low here off of this one, but got off his ultimate. A second Arena being used, surrounded by walls after walls. Hector's not getting out of this one, as all those BKB usages early on means that his BKB does not last long anymore. A second lane of barracks taken by Tundra, and 3 minutes ago on the Aegis.
Tundra continuing to squeeze this game out.
And they're going to keep the pressure up. They're going to go for the tier 4s while Analog is still dead for 45 seconds. Heroic going to have to go for another miracle hold here like they did in the bottom lane earlier. Another 4 versus 5. Now it's going to be a 3 versus 5. They do manage to jump Pure, but again, he's got the Aegis. So as much as they can commit to try and finish him off, what does it matter if he's still got a second life right around the corner? And that is going to be it. Heroic are going to call GG on this game 1.
They just got, I don't want to say they got run over, but it did not feel like they had any plays in that game that were working to their advantage. Like they had.
I mean, it's interesting. I think Heroic, if they win this game, it's going to be off some individual like crazy plays or some ideas we haven't seen before. And it has to be Divide Llama. He's going all in again on the, so he has to find a way to win his lane here.
They're going to dive. Dragon Knight potentially have the wave coming in. I mean, Pure offers nothing here in terms of trying to turn it around.
They're going to have Whitemon TP in as the Jakiro to try and help this situation. The dive is still going to continue, though.
They just bailed. Good luck, team.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, the Shrapnel is going to be able to reveal Divide Llama. He's trying to get away, but the Shrapnel and now the dual breath slowing him down. He doesn't have a pounce to be able to jump out, so he's going to be relying entirely on juking through the trees, and that's just not going to work for you against 3 different heroes all looking for you.
I was worried about was this sniper versus melee hero mid, but honestly, Analog, he's gotten through it, and I mean, this would be a massive pickup if they can kill Topson in the early game.
Topson has made this rotation, but the supports have come with him. They hit him with a blood grenade, still might be able to make commit. As the Magnetize is taking him down, Analog has got the kill, no problem, and he's going to look for more. He's got Whitemon, now he's going to go for the support as well. Analog playing that beautifully. His Earth Spirit is top tier, and he understood in that situation, Magnetize is inevitable.
In these early fights, if you can put him in a good position. But his tower is just dead to this Enchantress. We saw this hero first picked for a reason. It did some work game 1 in terms of the objective taking, and KJ putting it to work here. Nice 2-man stop.
That's right, true to his name, King Jungles comes out with the Enchantress, trying to use the jungle to his advantage to take that mid tower.
Still Schofield protecting their wards here. Does not want to let Tundra back into the high ground, and
they knew Whitemon could not stop himself from going up to that high ground and checking out this ancient stack that they have for themselves, but there will be the punish back. Ramses gets the arena onto Divine Llama. Nowhere he can go. He's going to be shot down by Topson, and now they can maybe clear through that ancient stack, though. They're going to have to do it as a group if they really want to. Heroic is not going anywhere, though. They still have this Magnetize to use, and they've got the vision to be able to blow up Soxa. Got a kick to slow down Topson, allowing Schofield to catch up. Now he's inside the cogs, and now he is screwed. He is stuck inside the cogs with a battery assault, and Analog right there as well. Wait, a pushback for God's Rebuke. They're doing the damage. He's actually going to be okay for now. It's King Jungles committing for the kill, trying to get him, and he does manage to. Ever so barely, he gets his level 6, and it's going to be a slow death, if a death at all. He has a TP scroll, and he's got Hector bailing him out. No, the God's Rebuke stops him from being able to land, stops him from hitting that additional nuke. King Jungles will finally die, as it's going to be the supports limping over the finish line to be able to get these kills they're looking for. They can maybe play for the 14-minute Wisdom Rune steal.
I think that's too much to ask for here.
Yeah, fighting into this Mars is particularly hard so early on.
And these support ults are powerful if Tundra can set up the front line here with the Mars. So this is a very risky maneuver, though Tundra are a little out of position.
Heroic. Is this going to be a situation where they have bitten off more than they can chew? As in the high ground, Pure is sitting here. Cookie goes out, hits on a couple there, and Slark actually gets a little bit low. But thanks to his ultimate, he's going to be able to heal up and get away. Schofield, Centaur stomp, but they're still going to be able to track him. Schofield goes down. That ward just got placed there.
Tundra very split, but they want to go triangle here off a scan. That's what they're really looking for.
They find the monkey again.
So
Trickery
low.
dodges some of the damage, but yeah, he was farming up some ancients, I think. He got super low off of it. A pounce lands on Ramses. He says, okay, no problem. Pops BKB, walks away.
Did he actually? You're still looking for this Deso on Ramses, so he's missing some net worth, and it's a big flank coming through.
Yeah, once again, the wraparound, and they're going to find the supports immediately. The Jakiro is going to be the first one to be gone on here. He does manage to get off his Ice Path macro fire. Not too bad, but it's going to be a BKB. K1 Hector. Analog hits the back line. He found what he was looking for. That's going to be Sapphire and the Sniper caught in his assault, and that means the other two cores going to just BKB TP away, but Ramses didn't make it out.
Ticked out to the Magnetize, I think, right?
His team directly behind him. He takes this ward, and they smoke off of the vision going down on the side of Tundra. And it looks like Whitemon's going to get caught up in this one. Heroic, I think, They want more. They want something different. That's why the jetpack and why they didn't immediately jump. And they got him too. Oh, the hook shot from across the field catches Topson. They wanted something better off that smoke, and by golly, they found it.
Ward saw him running up there, got the rocket flare to land, and
no, I don't
he
think
will live to fight another day. And it's a big life.
He's going to roll after them anyway. Despite his BKB being down, they still want to take this team fight with K1 Hector's BKB, but it looks like it may cause him Depth Shroud. It's trying to help him out, but the cases are going to come in, and they'll do the AoE damage. In fact, Divine Llama, he's going to TP away underneath his own ultimate and Depth Shroud.
Heroic want to bail.
He just figures that if the Slark is going to see him, he's going to be able to blink away faster. Analog would be a great pickoff, and he's getting hit with the Spear Arena combo. His team, though, is not able to follow it up immediately, and Analog gets off the BKB, and he can walk away from the team fight if he wants to. Hector's right in the middle of all these heroes, but he just got burned out. Macropyre, Ice Path, and just raw physical damage from Pure is enough to put him down, and it's going to take Divine Llama out of the fight as well.
Analog trying to clean something up, but he finds nothing here as Ramses TP's out in time for anybody on the side of Heroic, because you don't have the big armor items up yet. You don't have a Shiva's, you don't have an AC, you don't have a Butterfly, you don't have Satanic.
Whoa, Topson! Okay, he has baited Analog. The hook shot comes across, though. Still threatening these heroes. Analog's going to roll away. Schofield may not have that same luxury, but he does have a Glimmer Cape. That protects him, and Tundra just trying to full out before Analog can catch them. And they all do manage to get away, at least for now.
Limited buybacks available for Heroic on this dire side. You only have Slark and Clock.
Okay, so Divine Llama, maybe he's got to be the one to start things off, but they managed to hit the hook shot, or excuse me, the arena on Schofield, who was looking for a hook shot opportunity. Well, there's going to be your first buyback, 1 of 2 for Heroic. Divine Llama, he's going to put himself on the front lines here, start going on to Soxo, who's meant to force himself, but Analog gets on top to Topson with Hector there as well. It's easy for them to get the kill on the Sniper, who does have a buyback, though, and he's going to use it now. Kiss is going out. Clockwork, a dieback for him, a roll in to be able to stop those kisses, though, and now Sox is up next, but a Spear bails him out for a second. They turn around, throw out some whatever damage they can down to Analog. Pure's taking a lot, though, with 2 cores on top. Look at the damage, though. Oh, it's adding up quick. He's taking down 1 core. The AoE has brought Hector low, and he'll finish him off with a triple kill. Maybe an Ultra as he looks now towards the Enchantress to slowly get him down through that ultimate, and they will win that Roshan fight engagement. Now, they're not going to go for Roshan immediately. It's still not up. So let's
Tundra pushing their advantage.
They're going to hit the high ground. Pure with 4,300 HP. 1 life is seemingly pretty good for him. Divine Llama, Scythe bunny out the Dark Pack going. Quickly pops the BKB for fear of his own life, but that's exactly what Tundra won out of that. They got a little bit of ability and item usage out of him while still pushing forward. Taking the tier 3, now the barracks to fall. The damage adds up, though, from the Enchantress. Gets Pure a bit low.
Feels all in, though. Like, you got to win this fight, or you're going lower bracket here.
Not letting the T-board happen. Topson protects it. They go for the roll-in on the Dragonite, though. Silencing him up. Well, he doesn't have Dragon form for a couple more seconds, but he does get low, but not good low enough. Meanwhile, K1 Hector is trapped inside the arena and sized up. He's dead. The Butterfly didn't matter. He just got controlled and killed by everything else. Divine Llama's trying to do what he can, but all he could out of this was an Aegis. That being said, a TP away, but Pure's not TPing back. He said, you can leave if you want, Ramses. That's fine. I'll carry this game, and I'll finish it off by myself.
I mean, TI winners are TI winners for a reason, and Soxa, he just caught him with a cookie. Sometimes that's all it takes for a game to end and for a team to end up in the lower bracket is a sick connection from Soxa on the bottom side of that fight. Takes Hector out. Nothing cast by this Monkey King in the last fight. And Beastco, or Heroic, will go.
Thank you very much, Nat. Yes, indeed, I'm here with Whitemon. I mean, firstly, how's the series? Was that one a fun one to play?
Yeah, it's very fun against like South American teams. They're playing so fast.
Yeah, it looked very enjoyable. And, you know, obviously, big question mark over the Slark pick in that last game. What did you think about it?
I mean, I play it against it a lot when like Falcons playing against us when I pick Jakiro. So they always pick Slark often. So, yeah, the lane may be kind of rough, but I think it's still fine. Yeah.
All right, so, you know, they thought that it was a bit of a gotcha pick, do you reckon? But you'd played against it plenty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, this this rock pick is like kinda like greedy offlane, I think. But I think they just want to like snowball the lane and like snowball the early game and trying to play fast and trying to like end the game, something like that.
All right, and did you have any concerns in game 2, you know, like when you were behind or, you know, when the fights were looking a bit tough? Were you ever worried or were you always like confident and in control?
I think we're fine because we know we're gonna come back because they keep like throwing, they keep going, like they're not bringing enough numbers and they didn't respect our ultis. That's why they keep like kind of feeding a lot when we're behind. So I think we're like it's gonna be like comeback. So I think it's fine.
All right, and last question from me then. What kind of support do you like playing more? You know, do you like playing in the backlines or do you like getting involved and throwing some punches?
I think personally I like throwing the spells, something like that, like playing from behind. But I think it depends on my teams. If my team's like giving me like anything, I can just play. It's fine.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck in continuing in this tournament as we throw it back to the panel with Nat.